Hey, Rodriguez here, and you're watching the review Sanctum, where everything and anything may be reviewed. And today we're talking about Deadpool 2. Now, I'm pretty sure by now most of you guys have already seen the movie, and there's like spoilers everywhere, and there are characters that are actually not advertised in the trailer that were like a big surprise when you actually see the movie, and they're like already been talked about and discussed all over social media. So if you guys have not seen the movie just yet, beware, because this review is going to have spoilers, all the spoilers everywhere, and stuff like that. So watch the movie first and come back to watch the review, because again, spoilers, and I'm even going to be talking about the ending credit scene because it's just so perfect. Like, oh, how can I not mention that? And honestly speaking, even the event that kicks off this whole thing can be considered a major spoiler, to tell you the truth. So let's start with the plot real quick. The story starts out with Deadpool basically doing what Deadpool does. He's a hired mercenary. He goes out and kills bad guys and mafia guys and stuff like that. And some of the bad guys follow him home one day and they kill Vanessa. So yes, Deadpool's main love interest from the first movie, Vanessa, gets killed off in the first, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so of the movie. I don't know, it was a decent stretch, but it was before the title screen even appears. And the title screen was even saying like, what? You killed her? What were you guys thinking? What the fuck? All that kind of stuff. So that was kind of funny too. Like even the trailer credits were like surprised that he killed off Vanessa. So Deadpool tries to kill himself too to join her. He blows himself up and everything. He sees her in, I guess, purgatory, I don't know. And she tells him that, you know, he can't be with her yet because his heart's not in the right place. So Deadpool regenerates and he joins the X-Men for a while, kind of sort of, I guess, under duress, with Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead and her new girlfriend Yukio. And yeah, they go on their mission. Their mission is like this random kid that has the ability to do like fireballs and just burn shit up and everything. He's like attacking some place and they're trying to calm him down and everything. And well, the kid tells Deadpool about some people that were doing inappropriate things to him. So Deadpool kills a couple of people in the audience because, you know, like the outside world doesn't know they're bad. It just looks like Deadpool's just killing random people. And the X-Men kick him out. And Deadpool and the kid get arrested, whatever. Cable shows up. Cable wants to kill that kid because eventually in the future, he's going to grow up to be this bad guy called Fire Fist that burns places down. He actually burned down all of Cable's family. So Cable basically went back to the past to kill him when he was still a kid. And I guess during all this, Deadpool realizes that that's where his heart should be. He should like help that kid because right now he's still in a young age. He still hasn't actually killed anyone yet. They stopped him before he had a chance to kill anyone. So it's like, if they can prevent him from killing someone and not getting like a, you know, like a taste for it, a taste of evil and all that stuff, they could stop him from being a bad guy in the future and killing Cable's family. But of course, he has to save him from Cable first because Cable just wants to flat out kill him and everything. And Deadpool gets X-Force. He hires a bunch of people like to be like a little superhero team, kind of, sort of, whatever. And you know, Domino's in there too, and she's badass and whatever. And yeah, in the end, you have a big scene. The kid actually becomes friends with the Juggernaut, the freaking Juggernaut, bitch. Yes, he's in this movie too, and I'm so glad that he had a good role. Because when I heard rumors, like I saw rumors, I saw spoilers. I couldn't help it. I heard spoilers that will the Juggernaut, like will or will not the Juggernaut be in the movie and stuff like that. So I heard there were rumors. I was really hoping, please don't be a stupid cameo. Please don't be in the movie just for a few seconds. Like X-Men 3, all he did was run through a couple of walls and bam, and like that was it. No. They gave him like very good screen time near the second half of the movie. That was pretty awesome, you know? And yeah, so you know, Deadpool saves the day and stuff like that, and he saves the kid, has the kid some, I guess, moral compass or whatever, so he doesn't kill people, and I guess Cable's time is safe, but Cable's gonna stay with us because this time machine thing ran out of juice or whatever. So that's pretty cool. So overall, yeah. So as for the movie itself, what can I say? The movie, it was just a lot of laughs. This was like very, very funny. Lots of jokes, lots of references. Like they were making jokes about dubstep. They were making jokes like Deadpool makes fun of the DCEU universe because people keep saying that the new like the DC movies are so dark compared to the Marvel movies being more serious or whatever. So Cable acts all dark and violent, and Deadpool's like, oh my god, so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC cinematic universe? And that kind of stuff. And I mean, the X-Force guys, yeah, X-Force, I was kind of like whatever because they appear in the movie. The trailers make it look like they're actually going to be in the movie, you know, with Shatterstar, especially Shatterstar. And when they jump off the plane to meet, like, they're going to get on this, like, this bus where the Juggernaut and the kid are in. They're going to get to the bus before Cable can get to the bus. They jump out of the plane in parachutes. And they all fucking die. All of them fucking die in all kinds of brutal ways and stuff before even landing, with the only survivor being Domino, of course. So Domino's like the one that stays behind in the movie and everything. And I was surprised. I was really surprised. Now, some of these guys, like from my understanding, all the characters were in the comics at some point or another. Even the Vanisher was in the comic. He was like an early X-Men villain and stuff like that, so that was weird he was there. And he's actually played by Brad Pitt. That's kind of funny too. And, like, of all those characters, I'm not like a big comic book fan. Like, I don't know them that much. I mean, I'm a big comic book fan, but not a super deep, in-depth comic book fan. I don't know the other characters either. From what I understand, the guy with the dangerous vomit or whatever, he died exactly the way he did in the comics, but I didn't know that until I did more research. But Shatterstar, I at least knew Shatterstar from X-Force and X-Factor in the comics, and in my opinion, it was kind of wasted opportunity to kill him, because he even in the comics, even like jabs both of his swords in Juggernaut's eyes, and like Juggernaut's eyes still heal and everything, and it would have been kind of cool to see it play in the big screen. And yeah, he fucking dies. And even keep the fact that he comes from Mojo World, like, you know, the normal X-Men movies are trying so hard to keep everything so grounded, and he's just like, yeah, I come from Mojo World, man, and everything. And that's another weird thing, like, they even have the Juggernaut finally mentioned or referenced that Xavier's his brother, which is something that The Last Stand skipped. So basically speaking, this Juggernaut is like the better version of Juggernaut, just like how Deadpool is the better version of Deadpool from the past, and I'll mention that a bit later too. And just so many jokes, so many things. Like the same guy who plays Cable also plays Thanos, and Deadpool calls him Thanos in one of the scenes. And there's even this split-second cameo where Deadpool keeps making jokes and remarks about, like, you know, about how they can't afford X-Men, how the studio can't afford any other X-Men characters, and every time he's there, the only ones he sees are just like Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead or whatever. But it's like a short scene that right behind Deadpool, there's a room that has like the guy who plays young Xavier and Quicksilver and Beast and all that from the X-Men First Class timeline, I guess. They're all there, and he just closed the door so Deadpool can't see them, and that was kind of funny. And I overheard that those guys are basically filming, I don't know why they're redoing the Phoenix's Dark Phoenix movie, but they're doing a Dark Phoenix movie. They happened to be in the area, so they came in real quickly to like film that little cameo. That was kind of cool seeing the actual X-Men characters in the movie, even if just for a cameo. That made everyone in the theater laugh and everything. And another funny one that just slipped my mind, I didn't notice until watching the first one again, but in the first one, like, there was a throwaway line where Deadpool was saying that he had a bunch of cocaine and right next to the cure for blindness, somewhere under the floorboards of Al, I think her name is, a blind woman that he sometimes hangs out with, that he has, that, you know, he has it there. He has cocaine next to the cure for blindness. In this movie, we actually see Deadpool go look for cocaine, and you see it right next to the cure for blindness. So that was pretty funny. That's great attention to detail and everything. And even did the same thing, kind of a similar thing to the first movie where Deadpool had his hand cut off by the handcuffs and stuff to get away from Colossus or whatever, and he had a little baby hand as it slowly regenerates. In this movie, Juggernaut just flat out grabs Deadpool like, yeah, I'm gonna tear you in half now, and tears his fucking ass in half and everything. So, Deadpool looks like a baby from the waist down. I had a lot of fun with that. They had a Basic Instinct reference that we kind of didn't need to see, Deadpool's junk, but, you know, it made everyone laugh, though. It made everyone laugh and be like, ew, at the same time. Like you didn't know, well, I guess the guys say ew and the girls were laughing. I don't know. It was crazy. We were all having fun. The movie had a lot of laughs. It was, like, just funny in general. Even if you weren't, like the super X-Men expert comic book geek, that, like, oh, that's an issue, whatever. You know, even if you don't know all that stuff, it was still pretty funny in general. And, now, Domino was badass, okay? She was super badass in the movie. She had very good scenes. And, what can I say? Like, her superpower was, like, I guess, good luck. In the movie. I'm not sure that's how it works in the comic books. But in the movie, her power was good luck. And everything was happening her way. She had some very cool, badass action scenes. And she just looked fucking badass. She was cool. And, of course, she was hot, too. It doesn't hurt. But, like, they really missed a chance. They missed, I don't know, some kind of joke or something. Some kind of fourth wall breaking joke. Because, you know, in the comics, it's like backwards. In the comics, Domino is white, but like this super exaggerated, like chalk white. Not like a regular Caucasian person. I'm talking, she's like paper white, and she has a big black patch on her eye. And I kind of sort of think Domino means that because she looks like a domino, you know, white with the black dot, whatever. So for whatever reason, progressive acting or whatever they want to call it now, what's that word, diversity or whatever, they casted a black actress to play Domino, and they gave her a white patch instead, and even the white patch is barely noticeable, but again, can't complain too much, she was fucking awesome, but the thing is, that, like, Deadpool should have made some kind of like fourth wall breaking joke or something. That was like such a missed opportunity. Like, I mean, they even got away with him calling the Cable guy Thanos because he's the same actor that plays Thanos. So, like, I mean, in my opinion, like, it would have been funny if she comes in and when they were doing like the whole superhero casting thing, and she's all like, I'm Domino, my power's good luck, whatever, and Domino has a fucking comic book or something, or maybe there's like a drawing of the real Domino in the background, or something that represents the real Domino, have him reading the book with the Domino on the cover, and he's all, yeah, seems legit, you're hired, or something like that. Like some kind of joke like that, you know? I don't know. And, oh yeah, another thing I want to mention about the scene with the people dying in the parachutes and stuff, I'm surprised they killed off the Kevin guy. You know, they brought him back later, but like the Kevin guy was obviously going to be some kind of super funny, like fish out of water character, and I can't believe he died too. I thought he was going to somehow survive and still do something, I don't know. But, what I was going to say about the movie, again, Juggernaut was pretty awesome. I'm glad that he was in the movie, and glad that Colossus had a good fight scene with him and stuff like that. Well, everyone attacked them. Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Yukio also attacked them and stuff. I think Yukio has, like, I don't know if she has chains as part of her power, or, like, she can channel electrical energy through the chains or whatever. I don't know. But, what can I say? It was a good movie. It was a lot of fun. The part that really had us laughing like fucking hell was, you know, extreme spoilers here, was the ending credits, because at the end, well, they had the whole thing, and you've heard this like plot contrivance before, where Cable has to use his time machine a limited amount of times or whatever, or he's stuck in our time. It's been done before. Even Deadpool makes a joke about, sounds like lazy writing and stuff like that. So after the credit sequence, Yukio and Negasonic actually fixed the time machine thing without Cable knowing, I guess, and Deadpool uses it, you know, and Deadpool undoes some of the stuff about the movie, but the real funny part, and it's very clever how they do it, they actually show scenes from X-Men Origins with Wolverine, the younger, and damn, does he look young by now when you go back. That was like back in 2009 or 8, I don't know, but Wolverine with, you know, gonna face the bad, horrible version of Deadpool and everything, and our Deadpool comes in and just fucking shoots him and stuff, and he starts shooting him over and over, and he's like, don't mind me, man, I'm not gonna fight, I'm just fixing the timelines here, and he shoots the fuck out of him and stuff. And there's other things I don't want to bring up too much about the movie, but that was funny. That was pretty funny that they did that. That was pretty cool. And we don't know. Maybe with Cable and Domino, at least those who are still around, maybe they'll bring back Shatterstar. I don't know. With those people around, maybe they will make a legit X-Force movie. But it'll be cool to have like Deadpool in there anyways and stuff like that. I don't know how it would work, because Deadpool always just brings this crazy comedy stuff. It's like everything he's in becomes a crazy comedy. So I don't know how you'll have like a serious film, if you ever want to do that, with Deadpool still in it, without Deadpool turning the movie into another comedic movie, you know, without turning it into Deadpool 3, right? But we'll see what happens. We'll see if they actually want to do a movie like that or not. And so there's rumors that the X-Men, I think it's going to be called X-Men Supernova or whatever, may be the last one of the X-Men, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, it was a pretty good movie. It was a lot of fun. It made us laugh like crazy. There were just so many references, so many things that made us like laugh like crazy. Like just, you know, pop culture references, but also like comic book references and stuff like that. I forgot what character, but there was the part where Deadpool even said, hey, you're from issue whatever, and issue that, and issue this. So like, he even brings out comic book numbers, which I assume if you look them up, they're legit. I don't know. And like, dude, he even had a fucking like some kind of action figure statue of Wolverine's death from the Logan movie. So like, dude, you know, like so many fun things here and there. It's just crazy movie. A lot of fun, a lot of action and stuff. It was just pretty cool. That's all I can say. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun characters. The people that survived, anyways, were a lot of fun characters. Domino was badass. The taxi driver guy came back. He was kind of badass. Deadpool's like nerdy friend that he hangs out with at the bar or whatever is bad. You know, I wouldn't say badass, but he's funny. So a lot of people were funny. It was a pretty good movie. If you loved the first one, you'll love the second one. Just plain check it out. So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez here, and this has been another episode of the Review Sanctum, where everything and anything that we reviewed. Who knows what we'll review next time. Stay tuned to find out. Damn, all these years and I still own this Wolverine Orígenes hat, which is of course Spanish for Wolverine Origins, back when we were in Mexico. Oh god. And yeah, there were like red ones, and it's like the very last red one they had on sale, and they had like these bluish purple ones that you see in our early episodes of Video Game Masters. Those kind of cool. And yeah, back then if you bought like 2 big sodas, yeah, 2 big sodas and a big ass popcorn for you and your friend, you get a free cap. I can't remember if all this time we still got it. We loved the movie back then. We were upset about Deadpool. Thank you to modern day Deadpool for fixing that timeline. See you next time.